What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for The Real Housewives of Dubai, Season 1, Episode 3. You guys, I think this is 3. The episode was titled Lemons into Lemonade, you guys. This episode, Chanel Ayan, that is my motherfucking girl. So yeah, before we go ahead and get into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and are not subscribed, then do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date, having me pay for it at the end of it. Do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So you guys, let's start up with Sarah real quick. So it wasn't a whole lot going on in this episode with Sarah, so I don't know that I can stretch this scene out with Sarah. But the one thing I do want to say about Sarah is, you guys, so I told you guys who my favorites are. Sarah, Lisa, and Ayan. So Sarah is doing this photo shoot. I want to point out one thing from Miss Brooks. So Brooks was talking about plastic surgery, and she was talking about the fact that Sarah knows, plastic surgery from the rooter to the tutor, right? And they showed a before and after picture of Sarah, and both pictures of Sarah look good. But Miss Brooks, if you want to talk about Sarah getting plastic surgery, you need to have someone take a look at that wig and why that part is so fucking wide. Take a look at that wig. So Sarah is doing a photo shoot. I don't know what she was doing a photo shoot for, but she was on a photo shoot. And Sarah has ran down her resume, how she's been in business. She was a businesswoman at the age of 15. She did say, I think she did say she had to file for bankruptcy, but that ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China. But she said it. I still think Sarah's a badass. So I fucks with Sarah the long way. Sarah is my girl. That's all I gotta say about Sarah. Sarah, keep doing you, girl, and we're gonna keep watching you. So let's pause here and move forward. Next up, you guys, let's talk about Stanberry. I don't like Caroline Stanberry. I can say that I don't like her. So we see she and Nina and their kids. So they're doing a staycation. That room was nice, right? But then when they went down toward the bathroom and you saw that it was underwater and them fish, I was like, oh, that is something that always frightens me when you think about like hotels that are underwater. I'm always fearful. I always think see, my brain is one, like I told you guys before, I'm an analytical thinker, and that kind of stuff just kind of freaks me out when you think about it, because I think like, damn, what are the chances that glass don't break and that water seeps in and I drown? Like, I think stuff like that. So this friendship with Nina and Caroline Stanberry, honestly, to me, you guys, it gives really fake. It doesn't give me authentic. It doesn't give me genuine, because Caroline and Nina are both talking about how they really didn't see it for each other in the beginning, but then they got to, which this can happen. And I know it happens because it's happened with me, where some of my good friends, I didn't like them in the beginning, but once we got to know each other, we're really good friends. But I ain't never just, even with my friends who I wasn't close with, cool with like that, I didn't see it for them, I ain't never talked to nobody else about them and be like, oh, I don't see it for that person. Oh, I don't like that person. I just be like, they be like, oh, that's my friend. I'm like, okay, that's your friend, not my friend. I'm like, and then they say, I'll introduce you to him. Not necessarily, but okay, go for it. So then we see Caroline's daughter. I think her name is Yasmin. She came in. Caroline's talking about having a baby with Sergio. The daughter ain't feeling her having a baby with Sergio. Child, to be honest with you, I ain't feeling her having a baby with Sergio. I just don't think that she and Sergio are, I know they're married, but it gives, what do I want to say? I was going to say a kept man. It kind of gives kept. So then we see this scene where Caroline and Brooks, they're going out to get some cosmetic work done. And that is where Brooks decided that she wants to shade Sarah about plastic surgery. Once again, Brooks, fix that wig, and then maybe you can talk about people. But until then, Brooks, shut it. I just want to know who does her wigs. So Brooks is telling Caroline about this sit down that she had with Chanel and with Lisa. And I'll discuss that a little bit later. But I was like, that is really fucking messy. And then the fact that Caroline had the audacity to call Lisa a little gnat. I just felt some type of way about that. I just didn't like her calling her a gnat. I just didn't like it. You guys can let me know what you think, but I wasn't feeling it. Sergio. So Sergio's gonna be in every scene, huh? It's gonna take me some getting used to see Sergio always in. I mean, Sergio is in every damn scene. Every scene with Caroline. Oh, you guys, this episode ain't gonna be a long review because this episode didn't really give me much. But hey, it is what it is. So let's pause here and move forward. All right, you guys, next up, let's talk about Chanel Ayan. Oh my God. When I tell you guys I freaking love Chanel Ayan, I freaking love Chanel Ayan. That is my girl. That is my girl. She is hilarious. Speaking of which, I tweeted about her today and she liked my tweet. So, hi Chanel. Chanel is like, without Chanel, I can actually say this. Without Chanel, Real Housewives of Dubai would be it's already a snooze fest, to be honest with you. It's already a snooze fest for me. But without Chanel Ayan, I would not be enjoying this show as much as I am. Because every scene that Chanel is in, I crack up laughing. So Chanel and Lisa, they are out with Brooks. So you guys know Chanel always brings a gift with her. So we see her walking into the restaurant. This woman has a pot on the top of her head. And she asked Lisa, do you want to see what I brought Brooks? She said, do you want to see what I brought Brooks? Lisa said, yes, I do want to see. When Chanel opened up that shit, why was it a bunch of lemons? I was like, girl, no, you did not bring her a bunch of lemons. Oh my God, I couldn't with her. I could not with fucking Chanel. Lemon Chanel, girl, but I love you. So she says, why the lemons? She said, because she was bitter. But then when she came in, she said she gave her the lemons so that they can make lemonade. Oh God, I love Chanel. I love Chanel. So this is, now see, with Brooks is gonna try to play both sides. I can see that right now. Brooks is gonna try to she's gonna try to squeeze in the middle because she's talking to Lisa and, well, actually she's talking to Ayan about her issue with Caroline. From what we saw, we don't know what happened prior to them filming, but from what we saw, it was all Caroline. Caroline excluded her from her hen party, and when she was, I got the fact that, Ayan didn't want to discuss the hen party. I got that shit. I wouldn't want to discuss it either. So what the fuck? So then, she's talking about she feels like Ayan should apologize to Chanel. Not Chanel. Chanel and Ayan are the same person. She feels Ayan should apologize to Stansbury. And Lisa was like, no, she is not apologizing to her. And I was like, exactly. Then she's going to sit there and call them Pinky and the Brain, Ren and Stimpy. Sis is giving jealous. You jealous, sis? Or you jealous? Because you're giving me a little bit of jealousy. I like Brooks to an extent, but I can just see that Brooks is a messy one. All right, you guys, so let's pause here and wrap up the episode. I wish this video was longer, but this episode, it really didn't give a lot, you guys. It actually kind of gave filler, but let's pause here and move forward and wrap up. All right, guys, so lastly, let's talk about Lisa. So you guys know that Lisa has her Mina role, which is a maternity line. So she's doing a fashion show. She has Chanel with her, and they're going to be looking at some models. And you guys remember, that's how Chanel and Lisa met each other, because she modeled for her. So she said when she went to cast for her model, she cast Chanel and she cast Ayan, but when she got there, it was just Ayan. So with this maternity line, she's actually expanding from just maternity to actual just regular wear. So this is going to be her first ever fashion show. So they bring out the models, and Ayan says, you need to pick some supersized girls. They were like, Ayan, it's not supersized, it's plus size. Oh God! And then when she was in her confessional, talking about she told when she went to the bank, she told the teller to give her her money verbatim. I was like, oh my God! Bravo, bravo, and bravo! Y'all did the damn thing when y'all cast Chanel Ayan. I fucking love Chanel Ayan. That is my boo. That is my girl. I go up for her. She is the shit. Y'all can't say y'all can't tell me nothing bad about Chanel Ayan. So Lisa's fashion show. All the ladies showed up to the fashion show. You got Brooks there with another terrible wig. It's just like sis, the part. It looks like Moses part. It just looks like Moses did your part. And then one of her wigs, if you guys go look at one of her wigs, like you can, the part is not even. Like the part goes this way, then it crooks this way, then it crooks back this way. It's like, sis, whoever did your wigs don't like you, and you must have been messy with them. So everyone, like I said, Brooks is there, Sarah's there, Nina is there. I did not like the way when Nina was asking for some, asking for some French fries. Make it happen. Excuse you? Who are you to tell me to make something happen? Girl, what? Goodbye. So Lisa tells Ayan that Stansberry is not going to come. Don't really care that Stansberry didn't come. She said she didn't feel like Lisa would miss her anyway, or something like that. You're right. She didn't miss you. I didn't miss you. Goodbye. Good riddance. I don't care. But Lisa's fashion show went off without a hitch. Looked good. Her clothes looked good. So, you guys, that's all I got. If I missed anything, you guys, feel free to drop it down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, share the video, and until the next time, you guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, wear a mask, socially distance, be blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.